Hey everybody, Nelson Diaz, Homestar Real Estate. Thanks for coming back to our video blog. If you're a past client of mine, and many of you guys watching these videos are, I have inevitably preached about being a good consumer. And as a buyer or seller, being a good consumer is kind of knowing who's involved in the transaction, why they're involved, and why these people are getting paid. From realtors to lenders, escrow, title, appraisers. All these people are part of this big transaction, and unfortunately, many clients don't really know what it is they do. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and be doing a 5 or 6 part video series, bringing those people to the forefront, bringing them, just giving them a minute or two to kind of tell you what it is that they do and why they're involved. I'll be bringing on today Nate Pruitt from Fidelity National Title. Title insurance is kind of a weird thing. People don't know. They hear insurance, so they know it's somehow insuring something, but not very many people know kind of the nitty gritty. Nate's going to come on just for a minute or two, give us a real quick synopsis of what kind of service they provide, and I'll go and provide in the link below. I'll provide kind of more detailed information. So if you ever wanted just a whole bunch of information on title insurance, I'll go ahead and make sure it's in the article. But with that said, here's Nate Pruitt, Fidelity National Title.
Hello buyers and sellers, Nate Pruitt here, Fidelity National Title. I'm glad to be a service provider for Homestar as a title insurance salesperson. And Nelson's asked me here today to discuss title insurance. 2 policies are typically issued in a transaction, including real property. First policy is the homeowner's insurance policy, typically bought by the seller on behalf of the buyer, and it simply ensures that any of the seller's debt, lien, judicial matters have been cleared and cleaned up so that the buyer owns the property in a marketable fashion, meaning the buyer can sell it without any of those issues. The insurance policy itself covers any matters if somebody were to lay claim on ownership or a piece of ownership, or access to the property was for whatever denied, then we as a title insurer would step up and we would pay that claim to make sure that that new buyer maintains their ownership in the property, free and clear of any matters. The second policy issued would be the loan policy, ensuring the lender into first lien position. Obviously, if the borrower defaults, the lender wants to be paid first through foreclosure sales, so we insure them a first lien position so that that can happen. We also have some great vesting and fast facts on my website, natepreuit.com. And under resources, there's a list of fast facts which give you vesting options, what is title insurance, escrow timeline, some helpful things like that. So again, glad to be a service provider for Nelson Diaz here at Homestar, and make it a great day.
So there you have it. Nate Pruitt, Fidelity National Title, gave us a nice quick rundown on what title insurance is and what kind of purpose it serves in the real estate transaction. You don't really hear much about title insurance until there's a problem, and that's when we really appreciate Nate and the people on his team, because they really take care of us, and I'm sure they'll take care of us in the future. Speaking of future transactions, if you find yourself a buyer in the future, please go to our buyer dedicated website, findinlandempirehomes.com. If a home so is active on that site, I promise it's truly active on the MLS. If you're a seller in the future, please go to our seller dedicated website, whatsourvalue.com. Simple little site. You put in your address, it'll give you a quick automated value. I'll then give you a call, follow up, schedule a pop by, and then give you a more in-depth true market value. If you have any questions, concerns, we're always here to help. Please reach out. Once again, hope you guys are having a good day, and we'll talk again soon. Bye-bye.